Hey everybody, it's Stu Fuchs from Ukulele Zen with another edition of Ask Stu. There's 3 questions every Monday. Thanks for watching. If you'd like your question to be answered, ask me a question in the comment section below, and if I choose your question, I'll send you a couple of tracks from one of my recordings. Thanks for tuning in. These questions that you're sending are awesome, and hopefully they answer questions you have on your mind and can help serve your playing. So let's jump right in with a question from Peter Forrest. Peter asked, "Hi Stu, I have a question. What's the purpose of playing above the 5th fret? Isn't that just showboat mechanics? Please elaborate what it's worth. Gracias." The answer to this question is kind of a personal thing. It all depends on what your goals are. Now, if you're a person who wants to strum open chords and sing songs, and that's what you'd like to do most, then absolutely you could get away your whole life without really going above the 5th fret here. And that's just fine. Notice how I didn't say if all you want to do is just play chords, because playing chords and strumming is noble and an incredible thing to do. But if you do want to expand your playing and go above the 5th fret, there are a lot of wonderful benefits to it. And a lot of the difficulty of playing above the 5th fret, some of it is psychological and a lot of it is mechanical. It's all about learning to relax the thumb. Let me give you a couple of chord forms and some concepts that can help you to play above the 5th fret. A great springboard for exploring the upper range of the ukulele neck and the guitar neck is just to take one fret at a time and see how relaxed you can keep the hand as you go up the neck. Listen to each note, make a clear sound. You know, the frets are getting smaller, but it doesn't mean you have to try any harder. So keep the hand soft. Another really good thing is to take a movable chord form. Let's take the movable D major chord. Okay, so for this we're going to bar across the 2nd fret, add our pinky, and then notice how I stop the sound. So I totally relax. So I'm going to play, relax, move. Here I go. Relax, move, play, relax, move, play, relax, move, play, relax, move. I'm moving a major chord up the neck. You know, I made a video about this called the 10-minute bar chord overview. I'll leave a link in the video description below, because I think it's a really helpful and fun video. So just like learning new vocabulary words, playing up the neck is expanding your vocabulary, so to speak, and allows you to communicate and express more and more. Here's another common thing that you can use. You can use your C major chord. This time play it with the 1st finger, and then play with the ring finger at the 7th fret. And now play your G7. And now we're going to slide it up here. See? 5, 3, 5. So when we put this all together, we're going to get a nice little chord melody that's going to use some of the middle to upper range of the ukulele neck. Try it out with me. So I'm a big fan of playing all over the neck. So give it a try. Go ahead, steal that, please. The next question is about fingernails, their maintenance, and how to use them. 2 people asked almost the same question, so we're going to do a twofer. Professor ABR asked, "Here's a question. How important is it to grow the nails in your strumming hand? Long nails can make it difficult for me to type, which I have to do constantly in my real job. Can I become a good ukulele player without the long nails?" And Christian Weber asked, "I would like to join in that question, but further on I'm interested in how to protect/enforce my index finger. The nail always breaks and vanishes." Okay, great question. First things first, you don't need nails in order to play fingerstyle. There are entire schools of guitar playing and ukulele playing just using the flesh. I'm a big fan of using the nail, and this is a topic that really I could talk from now until next Tuesday about. But very quickly, let me show you where I like to place the string and how the nail amplifies the sound. So what I'm doing here is I'm rubbing the ukulele to make indentations on my fingertip to show you exactly where the string touches the nail. Isn't that attractive? Now what I'm doing is showing you that the string connects with the fingertip right where the nail begins. Then what I've done is I've shaped the nail to make a ramp, okay? So the ramp is what the string rides over, and it doesn't have to be very long. Now for many years I've carried this nail kit, and what it contains is different files, different grades of grit. So you have a coarse one for taking the nail down, you have a finer, softer one for making that shape, and then finally the pièce de résistance is 1500 grain sandpaper. What you do with this is a lot cheaper than a 4-way buffer. Just get a whole bunch of this from a hardware store, cut little strips off, and after you've shaped the nail just right, isn't it? It's a very, very pleasing sound. Sounds like a boat creaking across the ocean. The 1500 grain sandpaper is amazing, and what it does is it creates a very smooth surface at the edge of the nail, and that way this very buttery smooth surface, it's almost glistening. It creates a shine. By polishing the surface of the nail with the 1500 grain sandpaper, what you're doing is you're creating a very, very fine surface for the string to run over. That way there's no nail noise. Now, caring for your nails is an important thing, and someday when I launch my course, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of information about this. This is a very quick answer about it. Now, Christian, your question about how do I reinforce the nail, you know, when you take care of the surface of the nail and every day make sure the little nooks and crannies are sanded out, well, then there's a lot less chance of it catching on the edge of a sweater, etc., etc. Another important thing to do is to keep the skin moisturized. So I use real African shea butter, not the stuff that's, you know, mixed in a lotion, but the real stuff. And you know, just put that in your hands, and it'll be a little greasy at first, but so don't put too much on. But you'll see, the more you keep the cuticles of the nail moist, the more strong your nails will be. I've been blessed with very strong nails in the 20+ years I've been growing out my nails for guitar study. I think I've broke my thumbnail maybe 5 times. So there you go. Take care of your nails and you get a nice smooth sound. Etc., etc. The last question is from sorry, I can't pronounce your channel name, and you asked me, gotta ask again, do you play both high G or low G? If yes, do you prefer high G over low G or vice versa? And if yes, why? I like high G, I like low G, I like them both very much. Someday I'd like to get a 5-string ukulele, which has both a high and a low G, and then you can very carefully control which string you pluck. High G has wonderful benefits in the fact that because it's high, it has a bright sound, very cheerful sound. Another really great thing about the high G ukulele is the way the notes overlap. So the high G or re-entrant tuning allows you to play in the campanella style, the little bells that's often used in classical music. So the way the notes overlap is just beautiful. And that's something I really enjoy a lot. I recorded the whole Bach prelude on my CD Ukulele, and it was tons of fun. Took a lot of training though, because you're used to the high notes being down here and instead they're up here. And of course I love the low G because you get this really rich, jazzy sound, which you just can't get with the other one. High and low G. I suggest you get both. Alright, that's my time, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Ukulele Zen. There are 3 questions every Monday. So if you want yours answered, please ask it in the comment section below. And if I choose your question, I'll send you some tracks from one of my recordings. So thanks so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you in another video. Thanks.